Hello everyone. Today we're off to a place called Avelin's Hole. Yeah, I know that sounds rude, but it's really not. I've had to cross over to make it a bit safer. There's no pathway or anything on the other side. There she is, Avelin's Hole in all her glory. Step over there. So this is an ancient burial site. It dates back over 10,000 years. Let's get some lights sorted out. Whoops. I was going to venture deep down inside, but that's a bit steep and slippy. If I end up falling down there, it could be a while before I can get out. Further on down in this chamber, a lot of skeletons were uncovered. They was dug up and taken into the Bristol Museum. But unfortunately, it was bombed during the war. And so all those records are pretty much gone, which is a shame, really. Mesolithic man was probably more than happy wandering around in tunnels like this. I'll be quite honest with you, it gives me the creeps. Let's head off away from here. I also wanted to try out something new today. I've made some fuel tablets. Now, whether they're any good or not, I don't know. But I thought it'd be nice to give it a go and see how well they work. I'd say that's evidence of a hyperactive mole. There's another one there. And there. Now it's either an entire mole family or it's just a really hyperactive chap. No, that can't be one mole. Look at it. There's got to be a family of moles about here somewhere. That can't just be one chap. There's something quite beautiful about the trees just being quiet and dormant, and they're just waiting for that little bit of kickstart in spring. It's also quiet out here today. It's almost like I could be Mesolithic man out hunting. Found myself a nice flat spot. I'll just use these bits for now. We're switching to plan B. I made a mistake. I brought along like a small metal lid to contain what I'm going to burn. Or at least I thought I brought it along. Turns out I didn't. I forgot it, so I'm improvising now. Beautiful job. It's more stable this way as well. This will all start making a bit of sense in just a second. What I've done is... Oh, nothing's working today. There we go. It's a tight fit. What I've done, I've made my own made fire bricks, fire blocks. If you watched a couple of my previous videos, you know I've been playing around with the BCB fuel tablets, and I wasn't over impressed with them. So what I've done, I've got a load of fuel pellets, and I've basically encased them in some wax, and I want to see how well they actually work. In fact, I'm going to go for a smaller piece. That's a bit smaller than the BCB block. So what I thought I'd do is bring him out, put him on my lid so the wax doesn't go everywhere, set fire to him and see how well he works. Now you can speculate and play around with this sort of thing all you like, but it's not until you actually get it outside and use it in the real world that you realise if it's any good or not. I'm hoping once I've got it lit that it'll burn beautifully. This is all experimental, so I am going to improve on these slightly. So I'm going to do the other side as well. Need some improvement with fire starting capabilities, but now he's going. I'm quite pleased with that. Let's do enough for a drink. It's a nice beautiful controlled flame, and there's just about no smoke whatsoever. Today wasn't about any kind of elaborate type of cooking. I just wanted to see if these little fuel tablets worked. I find those BCB fuel tablets ever so expensive. Oh, getting there. And so I've been looking for cheaper alternatives. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like the idea of a cheap fuel source, which is just made out of wood cat litter and spare wax? Well, that small block has just gone out, and now we're a little bit smoky. You'll die off in a minute. Just nice and hot for a drink. Lovely. I've been quite fortunate today. I've only come across one person, which has been up to the top of this little hill. So it's been lovely and quiet. Well, that's been a wonderful experiment today. Pot's going to take a little bit of cleaning, but I've got a plan for that. Thanks for coming out with me on this dark grey January day. It's been a pleasure to have your company. All the best, people. InfoZhed out.